Good morning, all. We are back to play in India. Watching this, we're going for a tale of two families, starting as Vijayanagar. Bahmanis conquered the other's capital and have not exist. Done the first step of that by capturing a Vijayanagar a couple of wars ago. Let's look up exactly when. It was on the 18th of April, 1472. 20 years ago, odd, or so. And we're going for them again, because you gotta keep the pain train rolling. This time we declared on Mysore to drag in Vijay, and I need to wait for my diplomat to get back. We've started marching into the territories we need to take. You're back. What I want to check here is whether because we had a truce with Vijay's co-belligerent, I couldn't change that. Rather than wait for the truce to run out, wondered if I could just release nations. It looks like I don't really know, actually. Calicut, Carnatic, and it's you. Calicut, Carnatic. That's Gingy and the other one, okay. So it looks like releasing nations is just as expensive as taking land, which is quite unfortunate, actually. In fact, it looks like everything is just as expensive as it normally is. That's quite good. I could force them to return territory to the person I'm fighting. Oh well. We've pulled the trigger, now we better aim our gun. Get my meaning. Right, these guys are going to be engaged. Let's help them out somehow. I'll do at the moment. Completely locked in. But difficult battles have been won. Starting to block up a bit here because of, well, crossing penalty. Vijay's coming to back them up pretty quickly. Star. Attach this number really. Another one. Rattenbur. No, right. Okay, no problem. You guys get down south. Attachment. If I go and back that up, this elephant is likely to smash these guys. But they won't have to walk that way, so possible that these guys will survive. That might be a lost cause, considering how far we have to walk, though. That's what I get for marching into the fog of war. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to hit them before. No, I'm not going to hit them. Oh, you're going for that, are you? Are you? You're a merc. I don't actually care if you die. Fight you. If you die, but I kind of was hoping you would take this province. Yeah, you will. Backing that up. Back up. Do I need to siege you? Oh, 2,000. You have people attached. You don't. Get down. Guy goes blip and disappears from reality. Get in there and help out. Maybe a fight we win. Those losses. Oh jeez. Turn that ship around. Around. Okay, I kind of took for granted military superiority here. Damn, son. Oh. Oh, what? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Ugh, how did you get locked in? Well, give me someone. Yeah, probably streaming north to siege down Halar because everybody loves to siege Halar. They think it's hilarious. Missing that lock-in is gonna cost us. We're just throwing our manpower and our money into the meat grinder here. So well. Build this siege by mistake. And you escape somehow as well. Because of course you do. Man, I am fighting poorly here. Oh, can't be helped. Fast anyway. You are going else annoyingly. Start sieging. Like these numbers. Well, I don't dislike them. But much for my liking. Yeah, no. We will not have this. Still half asleep. I am making. Kill them quickly. They're quick enough to stop that reinforcement, unfortunately. Oh. April. 9th of April. I think a battle might take here. Oh no, I do get there. Doggone fool I am. Consolidate here. Hurts our reinforcement speed. Tolerable in terms of money and kill those guys and then go and reinforce, please. Fine. Marginally better. But not reinforcing, backing up. May kill them before they get no. All of my army. Get out of there, Vijay. But the losses on each side were not as favourable as I'd hoped, certainly. Locked in, so might as well. You. Okay. Cannon there. Cannon? They're getting extra fire and shock. That might be partly related to this. Abysmal showing. Yeah, well. We are rolling in absolutely buckets of cash though, so let's. Well, I can get. Let's get. Really just doing this to speed up the process. Also doing work because oh my manpower. Sure. Unfortunately, I just don't have the number of big enough stacks to be able to go and squish these guys effectively. Should. Rest there to maintain, but never mind then. Here, you get it. You know, I have not checked my stream quality. Passable. There we go. Roll here. Let's hear. There as well. I don't know if you've got any pips there. Lost so many more. A joke. Give it no siege, they should really be taking the fight to them. Well, you're locked in, so let's see if we can do something about that. Huh. Wait, how are you? Stupid, or both? Captain Admin. I haven't taken my stupid pills this morning. There. Can move there actually. That fort is because it's in a different. I'll let you get away, and I'll go and. Before I do that, though, I'm going to blow my nose because the snot is really piling up. Turn and find a cat has taken over my seat, which may in fact be the actual cause of this nose issue, rather than trees I am conveniently blaming this on. Again, I should probably dense my milk and units, because wanting to back themselves up. Yeah, the other slight question I'm asking myself at this stage that you are progressing is why am I not merking up a wee bit harder here? Let's get one of you. Money is there to be spent on these things. Back, but I don't know if you'll be there quick enough. Certainly positive result. Catch you. Yes, I can. Can I? Nah, they escape, unfortunately. That battle, but guys together here. My understanding is that when you and the AI both arrive in a province at the same time, the AI takes precedence. So if you are trying to escape and they arrive on the same day, they catch you. If they're trying to escape and you arrive on the same day, they escape. My understanding. I might be wrong. Yep, my understanding is super wrong. Change. A country tag or something? Taking a fairly hefty crossing penalty here. They're taking a fairly hefty, we don't have as much troops as them penalty. Yep. Wow, this is being incredibly costly on the manpower war. Excuse me. It's more of a mute key combination than key. Dear, this is just not going any sort of well for my nose, for locked in. No, you're not. Are evening up a little bit, actually. Oh. Oop. I see. These two forts are perfectly overlapping their zones of control, so you can't move through them. Hello? Keep looting, I guess. Come up the west coast here. Oh, finally we can get this. Now, I was thinking of giving this over to Ratanpur so I can integrate it. Feeling Gondi Hindu land is not going to be of great use to me. Missions in this direction. No, not really. Our directions. There. Yeah, in a different direction, so we can just peace out the start. Reps and steer trade, thank you. Goodbye. Not entirely sure we took those 32,000 casualties fighting Bastar, but oh yeah. Cheeky wee beggar. I think we took this guy, okay. %, minus 20. Oh, minus 21. Hey? But your cannon. Oh. Raided that fort? Have this fort now. What can we do with that knowledge and power? I'll make a beeline for the other fort just yet, because there are a lot of stacks. I see. A lot of stacks disappearing into the fog of war. Stacks drinking attrition. Absolutely. Oh. Oh, hello. Ugh. Gee. Taking my eyes off the mercs here. Oh. Mercenaries. Why are you stopped? Tell you to stop. Wow, that was just an absolute... Hey there. There. You marching on me? All sorts of beeping here. Later. Right, wait for you to get locked in and then... about that. Bye. Man. in it here. Now, I don't really want to fight your peasants for you, Vijay. I really actually don't want to fight your peasants for you. Way we can do this without me fighting your peasants. Wow, you're losing quite badly up there. Bit unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Roasting the rest of them. Oh, we'll figure it out later. We are quite limited in what we can take here. Can we take anything that would complete as a mission? I don't think we can. I think we need to take quite a lot for our next yeah, quite a lot. That's a bit tricky, but never mind. Here, let's go and take care of that. Oh, hello, Vijay peasants. No. Go anywhere near those guys. Take this fort though. Oh, Orissa Civil War. Aye, Orissa. Once we take this fort, we can jump on Vijay's capital. Hopefully occupy that with reasonable speed. And get out of here. Like, I thought they would... peasants would want to take a move on the capital. So it's a bit of a race. The race is on. Splitting while we're waiting. Take some attrition as well. There's no point in doing that. Eric, please move forward. That fort to fall. Okay. Portage. We're already at the maximum. Although artillery to get a 2 bonus. Ooh. I'll let you do whatever the heck you want up there. Any part of that. Did you get these peasants, Vijay? Yeah, let's just get out of that province before I completely forget to do that and then get shanked down a dark alley. Right. Good. So we can advance the lines a little bit here. Hopefully the peasants are gonna ignore the capital for now. Good. Probably also send off a small delegation. Oh. Yeah. About that. Oh right, you're there as well. You. Alright, no need for small delegations. Let's just go on our merry little way. Data breach. Helping Vij if I de-siege some of them. Do where to raise troops up from. And yeah, like here where he's just piling them on. For this, anything. Are you sieging here? If I move out, am I gonna be reset? Have a leader on you actually. You want to go for that? Days we can get a leader here, but all right. All my generals have gone. The army myself. Tour of Darwar. Right enough. Also, did I not take war taxes like a fool? Given that they're free. Savnar, so really want to lose that. Yeah, don't see myself developing it hugely. Oh, sort of cost. I could. But I've got other options that I can do, so... And there were fewer. Right. Junartha. Although what I want you to do is take over in this siege. Yourself. Siege pip, so let's works. Sir. Out of there. I'm going to recover. You jeez. We already have a cannon actually. My siege bonus from... Yeah, I'll keep the cannon. Just... Should be enough. Good. And we've retaken our stuff in the north. Oh, that manpower. Oh, that. Haven't got the breach. Here than we need. Loot or something. But probably don't loot something I'm gonna take. Probably not a huge amount of need to separate piece of Vijay. Take what I need off. What I should do. No, if I separate piece, really. Yeah, it seems reasonable. Gives them less of a coastline to throw fleet. Ain't even worth it. I should think about vassalizing you though, because you have cores I can feed back to you. In fact, I have 3, which is more than 0. Saves me taking the huge amount. Accept that somehow, okay. Getting some troops back down here. Got that just as the lands fell, but you would take that now, so all fine. Leave you with your money. Wonder you don't have any of the lands under occupation. Say, become my vassal, but also I demand land for my vassal. That's fine. We'll just take what we can take. It's a non-co-village. So we do that. Right, rebels, where do you want to rise up? Killing. But it's quite nice because I leave Vijay with a huge stack of rebels. And that's just the icing on the cake for me. Okay. I think now we let our manpower recover a bit here. Royal marriage, maybe? We do. +1 for that, maybe? Now, why was I holding off on this? There in Cochin actually. It doesn't help us with the achievement, but so we could get rid of those perks. Or we could not. Certainly getting rid of the mercs would certainly the mercs are keeping us well well armed while our man. Who wants a condottieri? First army. Would take that, but you can't afford it. Take that, but you also can't afford it. Okay. Poor, I know you're good for a bit of cash. You also wouldn't afford it. I have to say though, we are making enough money that probably don't need to get rid of those mercs. Doty, you say? Oh, we are gaining manpower at least. Okay, rebel factions. Now's the time. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Those peasants are just melting away annoyingly. Oh. Border Cochin. Any... Wait, ooh. Ah, right, okay. A great advantage, so if we lose that really quickly, we can click a button, gain corruption. Dish, embracing Renaissance. Yeah, you might as well be drilling. Rest of you, you don't need to drill for the moment because I want you on keeping an eye on duty. Nothing here terribly exciting in terms of numbers in the stack. We have in our court here spy network construction. That is a larf and a half. Toward you. There is no good reason not to get you actually. Great ruler, or very, very reasonable ruler, but legitimacy is going to hurt a lot when he takes the throne. Disinheriting him will give me something. So we can gain innovativeness. How is our... We're way ahead of time. Available mercs, don't really care. That finisher's great though. Extra siege. And an estate loyalty is pretty good as well. Next. Bit running over in admin. We could go administrative for core creation. Doesn't seem worth it for such a short campaign though. Innovativeness. Innovative for innovativeness. Again, a long-term thing. Economics nice. Religious is nice to try and harmonise some of our country. You need to choose them. Ah, they have the Renaissance. Timmy, what happened to you? Right here, man. Shows you the two extremes in the current ongoing Indian co-op game I'm playing. There is just a solid chunk of Timmy up here. I mean, solid. He is rock steady. I'm pretty sure he had either internal conflicts or civil war or something. Came out of it in about... Seemed like 18 months. Probably wasn't as quick as that. So, he's got internal conflicts or whatever it is. He's got particularists here. He's got rebels, you know, on like each side of his empire. No way. Do base currency and click that button. It's free money, you say. Which button? Reverse 9? Sorry, I was pontificating. Anyway. Are you talking about the... Oh, I see. It's free money. It actually... got you. It decreases corruption. I thought it increased corruption. I haven't seen much that decreases corruption like that as a chunk. Except for the occasional repeated events that we get. Age of Reformation. Religious conflicts. Oh, wonder where in here we'll get a centre of Reformation. Great not to have to deal with that. So yeah, so I can debase my currency and then remove the corruption that causes. That's actually not a bad idea. Although that tax modifier is delicious. I would hate to lose it. Yeah, it's a case of do you want the money in a lump sum now from your pension? Or the real reason for me to try and get some money in a lump sum now would be to build up the centre of trade to a level 3,000 ducats. Yeah, again corruption. I thank you, Reverse 9. That's a very fair point and one I hadn't considered. Which is tempting to do actually. Get that done, but I don't want to bankrupt myself in the process. And to be honest, we're getting money fast enough that... See, that would get us 235. 7 is about 30 odd months. It's probably balanced to or something of income. Legalism either. Curious to see what that does to our income though. Oh, colonialism. Now, the tricky thing here is, do I do the same thing again? Do I develop? Try and get that to spawn. I think I do. The annoying thing is, Mysore, who I just forced vassalized to feed some of Vijay's cores to, is disloyal because of malevolence, really. I can probably pull back one of my 4 diplomats. From, what's the word I'm looking for? Aggressive expansion, stamping duty. Relations. So the consideration, what's the considerations for developing here? Memory span of a goldfish. Okay, so I guess the objection to doing it right now is we are very low in dip and mill. Won't dip terribly much until we annex is Ratanpur. We're over our limits. Vassalizing Mysore. The point is, I'd rather spend admin, which I have loads of on this, but if I spend admin now, that pushes up the price, relatively speaking, for the other ones, and you have to develop reasonably evenly. Rather spend 37 mil increasing over time to get this up to 10, then to get dip up to 10, then spend the admin. But I don't have that at the moment. That's not really an option. To get the Renaissance to spawn in Mudgal, we had to push development up to 37. For 26 improvements, so quite a lot. I have Gujarat and Malwa cores in the north. Yet I have missions for that. This is I'm really going for the achievement run here. Just trying to wipe Vijay off the map. Yeah, that's an option. I may or may. Ooh, hello. Eh? I can't see this anymore, but pretty sure nothing had a 25k stack waiting to rise up. Oh. Sure. 1. There on the 6th of March. February, that's a wee bit quick. Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot this was on speed 4. That's great and all, but that's kind of the opposite way around from what I want you to. 16th of March. You know what, both of you just stop. Go. Let's get there first by a day. Yeah, I could release Malwa. That is a very fair point. You can just start drilling now. Risen up, and it's just the